There is no Anna. Come along.
Jonathan, I'm sorry. Anna. Katie, hi. Welcome to Williams Psychiatric Hospital. I'm Nurse Beckett, and I'll be taking care of you during your stay here. How are you feeling today?
I'm in another institution.
Well, hopefully this one sticks, sweetheart.
I doubt it, they never do.
Katie, your parents can't keep doing this. They can't keep sending you from institution to institution. This has to be the last one. They have no more options that aren't extreme.
Then send me home, please. I promise I'll be good. I won't act out. I won't misbehave. I won't even talk about it, please. Just let me go home.
Katie, until you're better, you can't go home. You know that.
I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever get better.
Well, just keep your head held high. It might just take a little more time.
20 years hasn't been enough time. How much longer do you think it'll take?
Well, it says in your file that you've only been in institutions for about 6 years. It might just take a little more time. This institution may have different ways of helping you, you know. We are a very good institution.
Different medication, you mean, right? Maybe in a few weeks I'll be drooling and incoherent. Would that be more preferable for everyone? Less embarrassing?
Katie, stop that. You know that your parents would do anything to have you at home with them. I know that it must have been tough after your father stopped coming to visit you, but we would do anything here to give you a
Normal life? Yeah, me too.
Your parents love you, Katie.
It doesn't matter. Not when they're out there.
I read your file before coming in, and I know that someone already told you that they are not out there. It's just a wall, see?
But Nurse Beckett, you don't understand. There are people out there staring at me.
Quiet, darling, please. Let's get started with your checkup. Alrighty, your eyes look good. Your pulse is about 70 beats per minute. There's just one test left for you to take, and you'll be all settled in your new home.
Nurse Beckett, can I ask you a question?
Why, of course, dearie.
Am I insane? I really do see people out there. I swear I do, but so many people, so many doctors have sworn up and down that that's not possible.
Insane is a very harsh word, dearie. I wouldn't use it for such a sweet girl like yourself. Dr. Reed and I will do whatever we can to make you as comfortable as possible here. We will do everything in our power to make you better.
Nurse Beckett, I swear I see people out there.
Then what do they look like?
Well, it's awfully dark. There are these bright lights up here, but I think I can see the silhouettes of the people. That one, she's in purple, and this one over here, she's in red, but they all look so strange. And it's like we'll put up here higher so that they can see us better, but they're just sitting in chairs watching us.
The bright light you see? It's just because I shined my flashlight in your eyes. Sure, the other images and silhouettes you see are just illusions that your mind has created, darling.
But you can't explain the colors of their clothes that I see.
Katie, you just have to push past the hallucinations to be in reality. Be in this moment and in this world.
I'm not hallucinating. I can see you, and you. You all look so odd, though. I've never seen clothes like the ones you all wear. And there's no wall here. I don't know why she puts her hand up like that. None of you really talk much, do you? Why is that? How come I can stand here and talk to all of you, but none of you will ever talk back? I can see you clear as day. I'm not imagining it.
Well, we can see you too.
Who said that?
All right, Miss Rhodes. What's the matter? Why are you staring at a wall?
Someone said something. I don't know who, but he said something. He said he could see me.
I'm sure he did.
Somebody said something.
All right, I think we got off to the wrong foot here, Katie. Let's just calm down.
Everyone needs to stop talking to me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I can see everything out there.
I know you're not crazy. You right? You're just unwell. With schizophrenia.
Don't touch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Nurse! Nurse! Nurse, I need sedatives! Step!
No, please, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I want to stay awake. I don't like the dark. I just want to go home.
You're here for your own good, for your safety. She thinks people are watching her as if she's on some sort of display.
No, I've heard a file.
This is the worst case of schizophrenia I have ever seen.
I've only seen one other case like this. Years ago. A young boy. Convinced that he saw a girl amongst a crowd of people. Really, he was just alone.
So what happened to the boy?
Doctors fixed him. Hopefully we don't have to do the same to her.
You nearly scared me half to death. What are you doing?
Sorry, I just wanted to know if you could still see me. That's all.
How do I know you're not just part of my imagination?
You're not crazy, okay?
You're still here? You're real? You're not just in my head?
You're just different.
Why now?
What?
I've been seeing people out there for years and no one has ever spoken to me, so why now?
Well, I mean, I don't know about years. I've only been out there for a little while.
The people change?
Maybe. I don't know.
But I've always seen people out there.
I don't know, Katie.
You know my name?
That does seem a bit strange now that I say it out loud.
This whole thing seems strange, but not any stranger than people watching me grow up, I suppose. What's your name?
Xander.
Mine is Katie. Right, you already knew that. Sorry, force of habit.
The name Katie. It's beautiful. You're very beautiful.
Katie, it's time for your daily checkup!
You have to go.
I want to see you again.
You can always see me.
Okay, but I'd like to talk with you again.
This time tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm not sure when it's going to be tomorrow for you. I don't really understand how your world
You'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's a date, okay? It's a date.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, Katie! You, see anything out of the ordinary there?
No, not anything that I don't normally see.
What?
Not yet.
Okay, that's great. Let's just, check your vitals here.
Must we really do this every day?
Katie, it's our job to make sure that you're healthy. And we like to do everything to make sure that's possible. Here, your medication. So, Katie, how are you feeling?
Fine. Normal. Well, normal for me anyway.
You, want to discuss it?
Why?
Look, Katie, I would like to do everything in my power to make sure you're better. So maybe just explain it.
I can see people staring at me.
Right. As you said, but be a little more specific.
Well, there are just rows and rows of chairs of all different kinds of people watching me, and I couldn't tell you why they're all here. Entertainment, perhaps, but I'd hate to inform them they probably won't be having the best time.
Why is that?
Would you have fun watching my life?
How does it make you feel seeing these people?
Sad. It makes me wonder if they're all free. It makes me crave freedom, my freedom, something I'll never have.
Someday you will, Katie. I'll make sure. Have a good day, Katie.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Dr. Reed and Nurse Beckett said that the medication would make the hallucinations go away, but I'm curious. I want to keep seeing Xander. I don't want him to go away. At least, not yet. What's your favorite color?
Red.
Mine is blue. Okay, what's your full name?
Xander Masters.
Mine's Catherine Rhodes.
Okay. Catherine Rhodes. Why are you in psych ward?
Well, Dr. Reed and every other doctor that's ever diagnosed me says that I have schizophrenia, but you and everyone else out there are real, I think. But no one else can see any of you, so they think I'm crazy.
Well, I don't know how it works in your world, but in my world, people that can see things that aren't necessarily there, well, they aren't always necessarily crazy.
Oh,
No, really. Authors or writers, actors, dancers, they're all just different forms of creativity. I heard a quote once along the lines of creativity is the ability or skill to see things that others can't necessarily see. Maybe you're just creative.
that was a nice way of calling me crazy.
Well, what if I was a hallucination?
You would be the best hallucination.
I'm glad you still wanted to see me today.
Well, I'm just happy to be talking to someone who isn't a part of the medical staff, so.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is the most fun I've ever had going to the theater. So.
What?
I guess that's sort of hard to explain.
Try for me?
Well, you have theaters in your world, right? You've been to the theater.
Yes, although I don't really get to see many productions.
Well, that's sort of what this is like.
So I am just a theater production, some morbid form of entertainment that no one knows about?
No. Don't think of it like that.
How should I think of it then?
I'm not sure. I don't really understand it.
Well, welcome to my world.
Do you trust me? Can I show you something?
Yes, I suppose, even though perhaps I shouldn't trust you.
Fair enough. Go on. Jump. Yeah! There you go.
For some reason, I didn't know if I could touch it.
Touch what, the floor?
No, your world.
You've never tried.
No, I always thought something could go wrong.
Hey, what could go wrong with my world?
Nothing, it's just a different world.
Okay, well, I want to show you a little bit more, yeah?
Okay, Katie, good afternoon. Katie? 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 Katie, where are you? Katie? The doctor? Katie is missing!
So, what do you think?
Oh, it was amazing. I've never seen so many wonderful things, but it was all so peculiar.
Katie, This is the same audience.
I never realized they changed.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. I mean, excuse me, how long were we gone for?
Minutes.
Minutes. Very funny.
Katie, we were gone for like 2 hours at least.
Kind of look like you're freaking out, Xander.
Yeah, I'm freaking out a little bit. Doesn't make any sense.
What date did you say it was in your world?
2019?
People are still alive?
Yeah, of course they are, Katie. I mean, some people might argue that they feel dead inside. They're just being dramatic.
Well, excuse me, but I've been living in the 1950s.
Katie, how long would you say you've been alive for?
That's an interesting question, isn't it? Maybe I've been repeating my story over and over again, and I just can't realize it, but maybe this time you've come to change it.
Sorry, I've been wanting to do that since the moment I first saw her.
Has anyone found her yet?
No, Doctor. There's no sign of her. She's been gone all night.
Sorry, I just forgot something, that's all. Kind of cute.
Where have you been?
I was out there.
Where?
Out there!
Oh, jeez. Okay, we've already been over this. Okay, there is no out there. You probably dreamt that you were in some sort of weird dreamland and fell asleep somewhere we couldn't find you.
No, I was out there with my friend Xander. Everything that I can see out there and more is real. There's nothing wrong with me. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're the one who's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go get Nurse Beckett.
I'm not crazy. Why won't he believe me? Is it just because he can't see everything out here? Is it just because he doesn't understand what's happening to me? Or is it just because you're all in my head? Are you all just in my head?
Okay, Katie, let's just take a deep breath, get you into bed, and everything will be better in the morning, I promise.
No, Nurse Beckett, I know he's real.
Who do you think out there is real, Katie?
Xander, he took me away from this place, and I shouldn't have come back.
Oh, Katie, darling, I know that it's hard to believe that those things you see out there, that they're not real, but with the right amount of time and medication, you will get better, I promise.
You can't just fix me. I've been seeing these things for as long as I can remember. They're a part of me. They make me who I am. Maybe I don't want them to go away. When I was growing up, I was the weird girl, the crazy girl, the girl who saw things that weren't there. Kids mocked me and they teased me and they accused me of lying just so I could get attention. Some of them even accused me of conjuring up spirits or something, like I was in league with the devil. And when all of that bad attention became too much for my parents, they took me to a doctor who suggested sending me away until I got better. If I got better, they didn't argue or ask for another option. They just let me go. They didn't fight for me. They never fight for me, Nurse Beckett. And if that's not bad enough, there are always people out here watching my humiliation, and sometimes they laugh, and sometimes they cry, and I don't understand why they take such joy in watching me suffer, but now someone likes me for who I am. He interacted with me, he talks to me, he doesn't say mean things or accuse me of being insane. So I don't want to take your stupid medication. I like seeing him. I like having a friend. I like finally not being alone.
Katie, no one is out there.
Just take a deep breath and calm down, Katie.
Why can I hold his hand and look into his eyes? I can hear his voice and smell his cologne. I can touch his face and feel his breath on my cheek. I could just make all that up.
Maybe you're just lonely.
No. No, I'll prove it to you.
Oh my. Doctor, where did she go?
I don't know.
Katie? Katie, this isn't funny!
Katie, come back!
Katie, please come back! Where are you? Katie, please come back! Please come back!
See? Everyone out there is real. Xander is real.
What in the world?
How did she do that?
I don't know, Doctor. What do we do?
I say we lock him up.
What? No.
Is it witchcraft? Or could she be contagious?
Jeez, don't be ridiculous, nurse. All right, witchcraft isn't real, and schizophrenia isn't contagious. Just to be safe, we should lock him up.
No, you can't do that. He did nothing wrong.
It's for everyone's safety, Katie, especially yours. You should want this boy out of here. He's playing with your mind, Katie. Playing tricks with you. Katie, he's making a joke out of it.
Just let Dr. Reed take the man away. We'll get you into bed with your medication.
No, I don't need medication because there's nothing wrong with me. I think there's something wrong with you. Both of you, and you just can't see it. You can't tell me what to do. I won't listen. Just look at my pillowcase. That's where all your helpful medication is gone.
Okay. I think it's time we got security to lock you up and restrain you.
No,
Katie,
Xander, go.
let's go. Both of you.
Katie, please stop trying to fight us.
Katie! I don't know what to do.
Xander, just go, please.
I can't just leave you here. All alone. I just...
Just go, please. They'll just take you away, Xander.
I'll be waiting right here, okay?
Promise.
I promise. Katie. Katie, where to go? Katie, bring him back!
No! I won't bring him back to be your prisoner or experiment. I would never make someone stay in this place. This place is hell on earth.
Listen, Katie. It's not right and it won't work out. He belongs in whatever world he came from, and you belong here.
I could certainly try to live in his world.
No, Katie. Katie, you belong with someone who can be there for you. Love someone who can be there for you.
Ah!
Dr. Reed!
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? You're the one falling in love with someone who can never be there for you.
At least he's kind and gentle, and he believes in me, and he never once questioned my sanity.
That doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you.
Okay, have you ever wondered why no one can see these things you're talking about? Ever wonder why no one has any idea what you're talking about? The whole world is normal. Do you really think that the entire world is sick, Katie? Well, it's just you.
Stop it.
Or what, Katie? There's something not quite right with you. Something a little off with your fundamental design.
Stop.
I mean, why is it just you, Katie? You're not special.
I said stop.
What will you do, Katie? Trying to go through an imaginary wall? Leave your poor mother and father behind. You know, you made them live 20 years with a daughter who's clinically insane. You're going to make them live the rest of their life with this.
Just take a deep breath, Katie, please.
Why is he doing this? Why is he so cruel?
I'm trying to help you, Katie. I'm sorry you can't see that.
You're killing me. You're all killing me.
Katie, just say the words, and I'll come back.
No, Xander, I'm fine.
Really, Katie?
Let go!
No, until you come to the realization this asylum is not a joke and that your mental illness is not something you mess around with, you will not be leaving this room! Nurse Beckett, stay here and make sure Katie doesn't harm herself. I'm going to get security stand right outside this door. You're really testing my patience, Catherine. You shouldn't have done
What?
Doctor, I think that was a bit extreme.
I am this patient's doctor. Do not ever question my methods, Nurse Beckett. Learn your place.
Yes, sir.